Howdy everybody from Dunrovin Ranch on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. It's been quite a day. I got here around 10 or 10:30, been working on a lot of tech stuff, getting all kinds of cameras prepped and ready to go, getting geared up for the day. And I've got a special helper here. This is Nate. Nate, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Nate, obviously, like he just told you. I've been wanting to work with animals probably my whole life, and I'm just glad to be out here with you guys, and I'm glad to be here.
Awesome. And how old are you?
12 years old.
12. Awesome. Well, thanks for helping out. You've already helped me out with a few things. So we've got Nicole in the booth running the camera, and we've got Sandy out here taking some pictures. Suzanne's in her office watching along. So anyway, we got the ranch cam working, as you can see. We had a few connection issues, some power issues, all kinds of stuff going on. We came in here, we're getting ready to go up. We'll take all the bird feeder stuff down, and we've got a little obstacle course here. I did not even see the obstacle course and ran right over it. So we got a little demolition derby here happening too. I hope I didn't destroy anything. All right, so we're gonna go take down the bird feeder stuff and get everything prepped, and then we are going to take some measurements for the new camera for the nest. And there's probably going to be a little bit of construction. We won't get the new camera dialed in yet today. That'll be tomorrow, so you'll have to tune in again tomorrow around 10 o'clock. We should be able to hit the ground running tomorrow. So you're not afraid of heights, are you?
Nope.
Awesome. All right, we're going to get started. Here we go. Even if you're kind of afraid of heights, this is pretty benign, to be honest. So I can see we've got a rope down here all hung up. So let's go over and see what the hang up is, huh? Because we don't want to get up there and then have to come all the way back down if it's all tied up. Let's see where in the world that is going. Is it just hanging off to the side, or is it tied down there? Is it just loose? All right. I'm gonna go up a little bit. Grab it here and see if we can, let's just pull that slack up, and we can drape it back over the back of the basket here behind you. So if we run this back over behind you, there you go. Now you can pull that loose and just keep it back there. Perfect. Oh yeah, we do have a little bit of a thing back there caught up. You see that at the bottom?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, well, what is holding it up there? Okay, I see what we got. Okay, you can let that fall back down there. We'll just keep it like it is. We'll just keep track of that cord, and we'll swing back this way. And then if you see that black rope up there, we'll run up there and grab that one. So basically, I think what happened here is there's some pipes that these ropes go up and down inside. And I think what ended up happening is those pipes, they're plastic, and they got scored a little bit and caught the rope, and it got pinched. So that's probably why this one bird feeder station wasn't working too well.
Yeah, I bet you that as well.
And of course there's some knots in there. Let's see what we got. Yeah, so we got a couple knots in here, a whole bunch of knots. I don't know why we got so many knots, but we're gonna undo those. And then we should be able to pull this all the way through.
So why do you think they had this rope here?
Well, so there were bird feeders that we'd pull up and down with the pulleys, and there's 4. There's 2 ropes that would go on each side. And so in the wintertime, we run the bird feeding station here. And you'll have bird seed, different type of bird seed, and then suet that goes up there. And gosh, I don't know if we were out here every day or every couple days. Sometimes, some days they really go through the stuff. You can see where that thing was pulling on it. So go ahead and let's give this a tug. See how that's catching there? I'll have to come up with a better design next year. All right. There's our rope. We can just let that fall. There it goes. Okay, we've got that, and then we'll come back and deal with all this stuff. We'll have to take all that off, but we'll do that later. All right.
I've never actually seen it up here.
We're going to extend that just a little bit. There we go. Okay, one cool thing about this lift is that the basket turns. So that's pretty fun. And then we're going to turn this thing just a little bit. I like to do things really slow when we're up here like this.
So don't you think that the ospreys might be worried that kids might fall off?
Yeah. Well, they apparently they kind of know what they're doing, I guess, up this high. Okay, there we go. Okay, so first thing that comes off is this top plate. I'm gonna, if I hand this to you, you can hold it for me. Now, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off this side. I'll have you stand over here.
Okay.
And these can go just like right down in there. Okay, can you grab that screw? Okay, there you go. And you can hold a hand on that if you like. It's not going to really go anywhere, but never a bad idea to keep some pressure on. All right, I've got this. I'm going to lift it up and pull it down. Cool. There it is. All right, and that camera, see the top one, the little one there? They can see us there on that one, so we'll say howdy to the Nest Cam. And we're going to be doing a few little things and see if we can get a different camera up there too. All right, so everything's looking good there. So we're able to bring this back down, and then we'll take the bolts off on the lower side. That's the wrong direction. Direction that way too. What am I doing? Oh, we've got this all The geometry is a little screwed up because I've got the basket turned. There we go. That's more better. Okay, I'll bring it down just a little bit. No, that's the wrong direction. Okay, that's about right. Okay, so what we want to do is we'll take the bottom one there off. There you go. There you go.
So with the nest fall if you take these out?
Nope. Here, you hold that. Nope, this isn't holding up the nest at all. It's just holding up those feeders. What holds up the nest is that big board there, straight ahead of us, and then those little metal supports on either side. That's what's holding everything up. Okay. There's that. Now we'll go ahead and slip this underneath. Just like that. Alright, so this one I'm gonna have to, I'll switch you sides here. And we're gonna get just a little bit closer in. I want to do not that. Okay. I might be able to reach that. Let's move this over here. Okay. There's that. There's that. Okay, you want to hold that screw. Perfect. There's that one. Super. All right. There we go. So we'll bring this stuff down and drop that off. Then we'll come back up and check a few things here and see what kind of condition our wire is in and go from there. Alright, let's see if we can spin this around a little bit more. Okay, that's good. And we'll go back down. You want to know what the first rule of working up this high is?
What? Don't look down?
Don't drop anything. You want to know what the second rule is?
Don't look down?
Don't drop anything.
Oh.
Any guesses on the third rule?
Don't drop anything?
Don't drop anything. Now, you can look down all you want. Nothing wrong with looking down. Oh, I see what he's doing. He's lifting this up so it can bring us down. All right, we're going to drop all this up and off, and then we're going to pick up a goose, too.
What?
Yeah, we got to put a goose on the nest. It keeps the other Canadian geese away. Yeah, we had a goose lay an egg up there one time, and it stole the nest from the ospreys. So in order to try to prevent that, we put a decoy up there. And Mrs. Goose keeps a lookout and keeps all the other geese away. And we bring her down right before Harriet gets back. One year we even put a pig up there, Freddie the pig. You know how the pig got down?
The osprey chucked it off?
No, he flew.
Oh.
That was the day when pigs could fly.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's just silly. All right. Let's see. We're going to put all this stuff away, and then we'll be back and go see what else we can find up there. All right, everybody, so we're back and we've got our ceremonial goose here. And we're going to go ahead and place the goose. There we are, and I better call Suzanne and get proper placement, because we don't want to be wrong about this. And we're going to drop the cords down. There go the cords. There's one. There's two. And three. There they go. So then we'll tie those off. That'll help it stay up there. Well, let's give Suzanne a call and see what she's got to say. Go ahead and shut that down. All right. Let's see here. Let's see what Suzanne says. Okay, perfect. So we should be just about there then. So is the goose in the right position? We're okay with that? Okay, you bet. And next step is I don't know if Nicole pushed record or not, but if she hasn't yet, she might start now. So we'll see what we can find. I bet iLove will have a recording from her screen too, so. All right, well, we're gonna take a look at these cameras and take some measurements and just kind of get ready. Right now, our plan is to finish tying the goose up here. We're gonna double check our cabling, and then we'll come back tomorrow and we'll be doing a little bit more work on the nest and put the new camera up there. So we had a pretty full day battling some technical gremlins and fixing a few other issues. So it's been fun. All right, we'll talk to you later. Okay, so we got the A-OK from Suzanne, and Nate and I are gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and get our measurements dialed in here and check out a few things and get some hardware and our parts list ready for tomorrow. adding quite a bit more weight on this. And so I need to figure out a way to brace the mount and hold it up enough. That is going to be the trickiest part of our whole operation. The other tricky part is just going to be loosening up this pipe. All right. Is that cable? Oh, that's for that camera. I think the one for this camera is inside there. So the other thing we're going to do while we're up here, we're going to take this camera off. Don't bounce me. And we're going to see what the problem was with this one. No, that pasture is owned by the Lolo School District. And we've leased it from them. And we've run the horses on there a few times, so that's been nice. But now, ever since they started building that school, we haven't been able to have access over there too much because we lost power and water and all that. So I think Matt's getting ready to set some stuff up and see if he can get some horses back over that way. I need to grab a marker here. So I'm going to be moving this camera on here just a little bit so I can loosen the Nest Cam, the original Nest Cam. So those watching on the Nest will see that cam move just a little bit more to the south. That will allow me to remove that. Okay, there's that one. All right. So this camera appears to have potentially failed. It's been down since what, November? I think, so that's no fun. All right, so we're gonna put that back up inside there. Tape this, squeeze by again. What does it look like Matt's doing over there? Is he putting in some fence or something? Oh, I wonder if he's trying to clean up that, the old perch over there. I know we had a perch over there and it fell over. And I think what happened is the pipe or the welds broke or something along those lines. And the way it was put together, I don't think it was going to be very fixable without some other serious welding going on. back there. Right there. All right, now we'll move the Nest Cam back where it was. Right there. And that'll be the view we have for a little while. Tomorrow, what's going to happen is we're going to remove this stuff and put it back here, and then remove this arm and put the camera right on top. Now this is pretty wobbly. So the other thing I want to do is take some measurements of how much support I need down below. So we're going to end up running some diagonal support stands, and we'll be going pretty much making a straight line all the way down from about here down to the pole. So we'll see. We'll go ahead and we'll lower this so you can pull that up, and then wait for that to finish. And now you can push this one forward. Okay, cool. Let's see what I got here. I'll put these in the bag. Okay. Still need that. All right. Sorry for the musical basket here. Okay. Let's bring it down just a little bit. Now we're looking for measurements something like that. So those are exactly 8 feet down to there. All right. Well, what I could do is one down to here. That might be better. Attach those down there, and then I would do another one and tie it in, and then go up like that. 8 feet. Yeah, I think I'll probably try to get as much leverage as I can. I'll probably use a full 8-foot stick on there and run it as far to that corner as I can to hold that up and brace that far outside corner, and then I'll do another brace here as a 45 to brace that top span.
That camera's like 20 pounds, right?
It's pretty, yeah, it's the new camera is at least 12 pounds, maybe closer to 15 or 17 pounds. I'm not quite sure, so we're gonna have to check that out. So I'm gonna take this camera back down. We're gonna test it back in the office. I don't expect it to work, and then I'm gonna probably test the cord up here just to make sure that that's working, and we'll double check our measurements for our hardware. And I think that's about all we're gonna get done today. We're going to tie these cords off down here, and we'll probably leave the lift right here in the arena, and we'll come back tomorrow probably around 10 o'clock or so, and might not get started up here in the air until close to noon by the time it's all said and done, but we like to be prepared. So all right, let's see, we are headed down. right, you want to take us down? Sure. Take your fingers, you pull up on this little shoulder, and then pull it down, back towards you. Nope, I gotta let off on this. Try it now. There we go. Now, what it should do is it'll probably stop automatically, but you want to be looking at the ground and just stop it when you think it's close enough. You don't want to let it hit the ground and try to dig in on it. These normally have pressure sensors and things like that on it, so it knows when you're telling it to do something it shouldn't be, but it's always good to watch out after it. Out there. Perfect. All right. Go ahead and hit the kill switch and we'll wrap it up. There it goes. Cool. Yeah, not bad.
Are you gonna leave this stuff in here?
And now I'll haul it back to the deck. If you want to grab a couple little things, you can. I do want to tie these off. Oh no, it won't take long. Yeah, yeah, it's nice to have some quality stuff to work with. Oh, no, we're just gonna test it. I'm just curious to see if it's even responding down there. If we can get more life out of it, sometimes I can do a factory reboot and work a few little tricks with it, but if I don't expect it to come back to life, unfortunately. Yeah, that one went down, I think it was November. All right, there we go. Now it's time to clean up tools.